guys!
Hola.
Welcome back to another episode of Come to Shop with Ordinary.
Yeah, boo.
For those of you who don't know me, I'm Raeesah and this is...
Immanuel tonight.
Yes! So, as you know, this is supposed to be a pasta show, right? We eat pasta.
Yes.
But
what's going to be happening today?
We're actually putting on a plot twist because we're talking Cape Malay, so what better way to have sisters on a Sunday?
Cook sisters. I call it cook sisters. But yes, today people are going to be teaching us what cook sisters is and Cape Malay culture, and I'm so excited to find out more about this culture and who they are and where they come from and what they are about. So
Yes, I'm not only introducing them to you guys, I'm introducing to him as well. That's from Joburg, and also the audience that's watching us from there.
because I don't know who they are.
So without further ado, let's welcome Fatiema and Junaid!
Go back, yes. I don't know where you came from, so
sorry.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I think you need to wash your hands first. Salam, welcome guys, how are you?
Alaikum salam.
How do you do the greeting again quickly, man?
Salaam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
Yeah, no, we don't go further than that. I'm still learning the rest, and because I don't wanna, because my tongue swells up when I.
You must bring the love, but we'll teach you about yes.
Now we will teach you about the love.
Guys, thank you so much for coming through, man. I'm so excited. I heard a lot about you guys, and do you want to quickly give us a summarized 30-second version of who you are, what about and stuff?
Here we go. Okay, so we are Fatiema and Junaid. We're a married couple.
Nice.
We're parents as well. And do you want to take them further?
We sing.
Yeah, we sing.
Oh, you sing?
We sing.
every year.
Yeah, we try to sing.
I feel like it's a Cape Town thing. Why like this? Just you guys just sing. That's all.
No,
It's either singing or rugby. Junaid, you probably
that is fair. No, he's a runner.
I'm a runner.
He's a runner.
Yeah, no, I could see those legs are too. Me and you, so much. Nice, man.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's about it. That's
Yeah, I think
in
so.
a nutshell.
Well, this is Raeesah, it's Immanuel, and we also sing a bit.
We're not married yet.
No, we're busy. We're working on our Kwaito album. That's why we're not married yet. So.
That's lovely.
Don't get patient. You mustn't get married couples on stage. Patient women.
Okay, so guys, ready to have some breakfast?
There we go.
Yes.
Hi guys, welcome back to the show. This is the part where we interact with our guest and get to know you better. And this is where like the seriousness happens. So we're gonna ask you
The
something.
most important part is we dig in.
Yeah, that's,
I was gonna say,
I'm trying to scare them, bro. Why do you always like break my, like?
when you mentioned that, I thought the serious part was having a question.
Yeah.
No, bro. I was trying to scare you, and then obviously my darling future wife is.
Hey!
Yeah, no,
You guys are giving
There
me
we
like
go.
the
I like
vibes.
it.
The vibes.
that happens every
I like
like,
it.
You see, you're delaying the process of me asking you to marry me. So stop doing that. In any case, guys, I'm a storyteller. So I like to place a story before I ask a question to put it in perspective, basically. So with that being said, you guys obviously don't know this, but I'm black, obviously. But my mom is colored and her entire family. So I grew up with my mom and her family. So with that being said, like I was surrounded by the colored community like all my life, that's all I know and all that. Thinking that these type of colored people are the same everywhere else. So by the time I moved to Cape Town, and I was like, okay, these my mensen, let's listen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then I started noticing. But then I started noticing like small things. I'm like, die kleerlinge, you don't have hair, you'll have gordijnen. Like, your hair grows like weird and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then there'd be like a certain lingo. Then I noticed like,
The difference.
yeah, towards the south as I'm moving, then I'm like, hey man, these colors are getting more fair and more, you know what I mean? Like, you relate more to like Indianish type of thing, you know what I mean? But obviously I did some digging and all that, and that's when I knew, okay, you are referred as the so-called Cape Malay.
Yeah.
And then if you go into the history, then you start learning that there was slaves from Malaysia, India, and all that mixture like that. So that's when I started like understanding, oh, okay, that's where it's coming from, because I'm like, oh no, it's way different to our colors, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then obviously having to meet amazing father, and obviously they like originated from your district 6 and all that, you know, so I started learning more about that. And bear in mind, I'm from Joburg, so this is like amazing for me, like it's like, yo, wow. So her father actually introduced me to what Cape Malay is, and you know, district 6 and all that. And he actually introduced me to Fatima's father, you know, like through all the stage district 6 and all that.
The play, they watched
The play, I watched it.
How did you find it?
literally.
My dad has the CD.
Is it?
Your dad gave it to him.
Really?
Yeah.
That is amazing.
So yeah, so I knew nothing of that.
Original.
Yeah, original. Yeah, I was in awe. I was like, wow. I learned so much about your culture
Yes.
in District 6 all through your father's play, and I found it so profound, so amazing, and I'm having goosebumps now. You know
Sing
what I
them
mean?
the sexy boys, man.
Ons die sexy boys en ons is Yeah, bro, so
And my dad is so proud to show him
Yeah.
that. This is us, man.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can imagine
Yes.
You
Yes,
get
you did
the
say
spice train and how.
Kuma.
Kuma.
I think we do.
Yeah,
Okay.
how we actually
If you don't-
became Cape Malay with the slave route and all of that.
Yes.
Kuma explains that.
I love it, I promise you, I love it. And she gets so annoyed, like, how do you enjoy this? And her brother, and then, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because to them, it's probably like it's a norm.
Normal, yeah.
Exactly.
I
However,
forget sometimes.
so with that being said, I know when I take her back home and she learns about my culture and my people, like it also like, you know, it mesmerizes her and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I understand why she's not interested into something she's born into. So vice versa. So
Yeah.
I would actually suggest everybody like does that one day and just like go out there, learn about different cultures. You'll
Yeah.
find it so amazing. Like
Yeah.
that's all I want to do now. Like just know what Cape Malay is and
Exactly.
what District 6 and it's amazing.
That's why I thought you guys would be the perfect guest.
Yeah, so
I'm also teaching him and show him like my way of life.
Yeah.
You should actually go to District 6 now at the moment.
Yeah.
what's left of it?
Yeah. Because they
Yeah.
were digging up or something like that for.
There's a museum, I believe, right?
construction. Yes.
District 6 Museum. I'd like to see that. So, I'm glad that you enjoyed the story. So to put my question in perspective, so Cape Malay to me is something new, and it's like amazing to learn about, and like, you know, the things I'm gathering from this. What does it mean to you guys in its raw essence, you know, and what are you hoping or would like to show to your offsprings and future babies, inshallah? You know, the halal.
Amin.
Yeah, every time you say I mean, to me it's like it's halal. You know?
Okay,
Yeah, halal.
Okay. Please dig in while you answer.
Oh yes, yes.
Okay.
yes. I'm sorry, I know my.
Yeah, he's sleeping now.
Yes.
Is he sleeping?
Yes, but there's one thing that I want this guy to do that I want to bring down. You know, like part of the Cape Malay tradition. But we will touch in a bit more about that.
Please, please,
Yeah.
please.
And let me just
Please,
put
yeah.
him down.
Okay, cool.
Okay. But yeah, to answer your question, I think the older I get, the more appreciation I have in my culture, because I have roots in Malaysia, and when we went to Malaysia, we could see that, and people thought that we were Malay.
Oh, you went. Oh, yes, yes, yes.
Yes, and I think my hair, my journey in my hair is indicative of that. My face is a bit Malay, but my hair is Cape. We must now meng that together.
What do they call it? Is it what? Kumbara, ne?
No, yeah, no.
What is kumbara? Oh, is it an offensive thing to say you have kumbara? Is it?
You see,
No, I don't know, guys. So,
Oh yeah, true. No,
but
no, no.
Kumar is also a candy flosser.
Yeah.
You'll get someone that's selling
Spook
candy
awesome.
floss.
There
we go.
What do you call it?
Kumar.
What do you call
oh,
it?
is that kumbara?
Oh, yeah, you will hear someone shouting, Kumar.
Oh no, then
That's
it's
what I told you.
no, then it is offensive. I'm sorry. I
No,
didn't.
it's fine.
You
it's
don't have
fine,
spook
it's
awesome,
fine,
eh?
it's fine. No, no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I'm Cape Malay. Cape Malay. It's a bit of a twang, but it's alright.
Yeah.
It's a manageable twang.
Yeah, the kick is there.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. So I think that trip to Malaysia kind of put the stamp on it that my people's from here and I'm going to be proud of it. And I'm also going to acknowledge that we came to Cape Town in not an ideal way. We were slaves and our spices and all of those things were taken by somebody else. And now we're at the point where we're like, no, we can acknowledge that, but we're embracing that. It's our spices. Pisang, it's our language.
Say.
Yeah.
Pisang. In Malaysia, they use pisang. In
Banana.
Malaysia,
For
they
banana.
use.
Oh, really?
Yes.
They use
Yes.
terima kasih. So when we were there and we bought something, and then they would look at us, and then they'll give it to us and we'll say terima kasih. Then they'll start speaking in their language, and we're like, sorry, we are
That's
from
where it
Cape
ends.
Town. We are
Yeah.
Cape Malay. So yes, it's very interesting.
You know, I always wondered. They said, because I love history. So when I learn about like how the slaves from Malaysia and India and all of them, they all came together and formed the Afrikaans we know today. I had no idea. I just thought that Afrikaans is coming from the Netherlands or whatever.
You need to watch Kuma.
Because
I'll bring it.
our people needed a language to communicate
Uma there.
with each other because we came from different parts of the world. We needed to form a language that we understood without the bosses knowing.
I heard about that, yeah.
So-
You're basically on to Skinner.
Yeah, just gonna.
Like you do.
Yeah, oh, I love
Like
it.
they flourish. They talking about.
Look, girl, umboni, look, girl, kumbar. And then sometimes girl understand.
Yeah. And I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello? Why did you remind me?
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yo, man, it's so amazing.
Yeah, so it's again, it's just a full on appreciation, and I'm proud. I'm proud.
You should be, man. You should
Be a Cape Malay.
Yes.
You know, it's I find it so weird where I always hear that colored people don't have a culture. Like, come to Cape Town.
Yeah.
Learn about the Cape Malay culture. There's so much to learn about it. Like, so much. And personally, I think a lot of people who say that, they don't realize themselves that that is their culture. You know what I mean? The history, all this, the Afrikaans that we speak now, there's a culture behind it, you know what I mean? And it's so profound.
Yeah.
Personally, I find it amazing. I mean, I'm enjoying District 6 and flipping Kuma,
Yeah.
what, I'm still gonna watch
You
Kuma.
need to watch it.
Yo,
You know what I
you need to
mean?
You need to watch it.
Yo, man,
Yeah.
but yeah, thank you. Okay, do you want to add something to that question? Because I have a very extreme, difficult question for you guys now that
Oh.
you're probably going to shock me. Do you want to add anything to that?
Tell me.
Again, something else that Uncle Adila did taught me about that I had no idea even existed. I heard it, but I'll tell you now where I heard this. What is crinkles?
Karinko.
Like a chip.
Crinkle cut.
A crinkle shirt. Do you remember? You're making fun of me because I'm black now. What is crinkles? I don't know.
A Karinko.
What's it called?
A Karinko or an akkeltjie.
Oh, run and riff in English? Riff
Yes.
and run in
You know,
Hello.
the riffs we sing.
I'm gonna use.
You know what, Brai?
Yes.
She's trying to be like one of them.
Yeah.
We get
No.
the proper words.
Yeah, is that
because we
Karinko?
racing.
Brother, we're doing cake here on your sins.
There we go.
We're doing ideas now.
There we go. We're talking about sister, not cook sister.
Yes.
You're mocking me now.
So Karinko.
Karinko.
Yeah.
Correct.
Kar-
Karinko.
Inkle.
Karinkle. Oh,
Karinko.
okay. Oh, what did I say? Crinkle.
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 Yeah. Something for Cape Malay choirs, right? So it stems from the slaves.
Roy Takina.
Roy-
Yebo.
There
See, I know this, brother. I know this thing.
Somebody is research.
There we go. So it's basically the slaves used to sing it on the boats. And if you do watch, I don't know if you ever watched a Netherlands lied, like a song.
The choir, yeah.
The
Yeah,
choir.
they sing in
And they're all
Netherlands,
moving
huh?
this way.
Yeah.
They're all swaying.
Yes.
And they're
What is
swaying
the
because
boat?
that was the boat. That was the motion of the boat.
Wow. Did you know this?
There we go.
Yeah.
I didn't know
There we
that.
go, and
Wow.
it's obviously Netherlands because it's Dutch and Afrikaans. You know, there's that connection. So a Karinkel basically goes. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it goes.
But
So
like,
it flows. It flows.
You see me? I knew I was going to do that. Like a.
It just flows.
Yeah.
Da.
Hey!
See, there we go.
Ew.
There we go. So the most famous, well, they will call it the anthem, is Raeesah.
Raeesah.
So,
I think your daddy played that Rosa for me, no?
Yeah.
did you hear it?
And
Can
it's
you
a
remember how
song
it goes?
explaining the love of Raeesah and
Hell
how
no.
they
Yes.
committed.
Here's the problem. There's a melody,
Yeah.
but I hear no words.
You just hear.
Oh.
Her daddy had to explain to me, there's Rosa, they sing Rosa, Rosa came there, Rosa digevat, to klap Rosa vir diene and that. Like,
Yeah.
I can't hear anything.
Okay.
So I said to Uncle Adil that, to me, that's never heard it before. I actually thought it was the Adhan.
Oh.
It sounds very similar to that, you know, like that.
Yeah.
Correct.
There's
Yeah.
like a,
Did it dry?
Yes,
Karinko,
you-
did it-
you-
yeah, it's like a, somebody has a finger in your throat and doing this.
There we go. So
It sounds, you know what I mean?
it is basically,
Yeah.
you know, it's coming from your throat as well when you're doing this
Yeah.
guy or this akkeltje or
So
Karinko.
like
But I'm not-
he also finds it difficult to pronounce our names, our Muslim name, and I'll be like,
Yeah.
we have that man.
That-
Yeah.
The tajweed
Yeah.
and the lag
Yeah,
and
it's like
the-
That is what?
Yeah.
Not Raeesah. Raeesah.
Oh, Isa.
There we go.
It's still not right, but
Yeah.
we get
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, try. Never like that.
Yeah.
No, I'm Immanuel. Like,
So
I'm
that's-
trying to
so
like
you
even
see
like
how,
put rush in it.
It all goes together.
Good.
Yeah.
I'm Immanuel.
I'm so glad you guys came and I'm learning so much. But I would be very upset if you didn't give me an example today, my brother.
I'm
And I
gonna
know
give
you're
you-
not shy.
I'm going to give you an example.
So
And we can translate also, so you understand the beauty behind it as well.
okay,
So-
okay. And then for whoever who's watching this, it's from Joburg or like me.
Yes.
I'm gonna try and put in subtitles for them because
Yeah.
so what
So she'll
I'm going to
do
do is,
translating or while you singing?
now I actually
Okay.
wanted to fill her in because I thought she wanted to know how to do a Karinko or akkeltje.
also you don't know how to
So,
crinkle.
so I taught her.
No, I didn't know.
Oh, you know now?
I knew of it, but in my house growing up, singing wasn't encouraged. So I knew of it, and it's good to know of it, but don't pursue it. And then I met him, and in the car, Burke is saying and Salik Dan, and I'm just
Hey, my
like,
God,
and he's like, how are you telling Peterson's daughter and you don't know this? And I had to explain that, you know. And then the more he was showing me, the more I felt in tune with my soul. Because it's my people's music.
Yeah.
It explains my people's stories. And like I speak about it and I get so passionate because
She was never passionate. I promise you.
the Karinko is my people.
Yeah, he was awakening the ancestors in you.
There we go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the
I'm actually
Karinko.
going to touch on that later. So
Okay.
just
Okay.
give us your
So the
example.
Karinko, it sounds like this. En sy sê, so you hear the, you know, like,
Yeah, so
so I taught her. So that is,
No, it's
there
Yeah,
we go.
so-
the light bulb.
Junaid gives this example of like when you smear butter or something on a bread, it must smooth.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, but
Precision must be. So, but talking about Karinkles, different people have different styles with
That's
Karinkles.
what I'm-
Really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you may have different Karinkles to me, but you would be doing the same thing.
Yeah.
So there's people.
Spotted.
So there's a
Yeah,
remix
no, it's a-
within.
You know, like penguins, they have their own sound and they fall in love with each other's own sound. It's like that in Karinko.
Guys, like
Just do it. Just do
There we
it.
go.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
No, just
Visual
to add-
learner, all the
just to add, crinkles to me.
Crinkle.
Crinkle. Crinkles to me is already a remix of. Now you get other people that does remixes
Yes.
of the remix.
Yes,
And you can-
but it's also embracing your own sound.
Yes, and you can sing it in different styles as well. There's
Yeah.
different
So, but you do this now. These others, what do they do?
They do the
also-
same thing, but they
probably
go
doing the same
in
thing.
different notes.
Just remember, if I put it into like you like to watch where people do covers of songs.
Mm-hmm.
The one cover is always different to the other cover.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
it's
There we
still
go.
a
It's a different
cover.
version.
Yeah.
It's a different version. Love
Enlighten us
stuff.
with crinkles, my brother.
So
Let's
this
hear.
is not Raeesah, this is Sal ek dan.
Sal ik wie?
Sal ek dan.
Oh, Sal ek dan.
Well,
Okay.
Salik done. Do. Will I do?
Fatima can speak
you think?
Afrikaans, right? No, no. Yeah, we used to see people. Yeah, very loud.
Okay. So I'm going to.
Bismillah.
Fatima's going to take this. This is your key. Okay. This is Sal ek dan.
Halal.
Here we go.
I was unexpected. Like, because I'm still learner, you know.
That's fine.
verder skryf allemaal
Yeah, that's basically.
So nice.
Can I just try something? Just play the tune again there.
There
Just
we
wanna see if I can also.
Bismillah.
Hey, 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 hey,
Galagata!
hey.
Mas
Gala! Oh!
President.
Karinko's na.
Yeah.
Galagata!
Ayan.
You got the structure. The structure there.
Well done, you are. You good. Right.
I would say,
I love that.
exactly what I saw in your videos is that, like, because we do videos together, and I know that I'm also very like dependent on him when it comes to being confident and
Yeah.
him like I need him there so that
Yeah.
I can run with it.
Yeah.
And when I see
Yeah.
she was now nervous and you were like, it's fine, go for it.
Yeah.
And the whole time that look that she's giving you and you were like also looking at her like you can do it.
Yes.
And I love that about you.
It's nice.
So you're not just singing, like you kind of like showing your love through
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah.
that obviously is because it really comes from your heart and it's your
Yeah.
passion, and
Yeah.
that I think that's the most beautiful thing about it.
No, I commend you guys for that. That's beautiful.
And that was actually part of it. That is what I want to bring down to my son. Well, hopefully one day, inshallah, I mean, he would be able to also sing.
No pressure.
That is what I want him to do. I will cry. Imagine I must play that and a little boy is busy singing Raeesah, and it's my son, man. You know what I mean? Oh, it
Yeah,
will.
very fair enough.
It's going. It's going.
Yeah.
So about the Karinko, there's lots of people that don't know about it,
Yeah.
and then there's people like me on the other hand that I'm not necessarily like into District 6, but I resonate with that.
Yes.
It takes me back to when my dad used to take me to the Klopse and we
Yeah.
watched it. And,
Yeah.
I went to one show of Tally Peterson and all of that in China. And like he felt like he was my daddy, man. The way he took the stage, and
Yeah.
so I remember things like that when I listened to you, and I love that you guys stay so true to what you're doing and to Cape Malay, and that you're so passionate about it. I know when we look at TV shows like Idols and The Voice, that's
Yeah.
not necessarily seen as talent
Yeah.
and that you can sing, because I know that so many of the Cape Malay choir people audition, but they only go so far.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for me, like how important is it for you to stay true to how you're singing and the Karinko, to create your own, or to create our own genre of
Yeah.
music, and for it to be seen like
Yeah.
in such a modern world that keeps changing, like
Yeah.
is it important for you to stay true to that? Like
I think it's
100%.
very important, very, very important, because that is us.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's our culture.
when
That's
you
our
said it with
roots.
your people, it's
Exactly.
like
Yes.
You know, and I always tell it to her, always. What was I going to say? Jawa, her sister, always is always bringing out the, you know, when she asks something.
The tradition.
The tradition, yeah, our tradition. So I'm all about that.
Yeah.
I love it. So for as long as I'm here, I would love to always embrace it and try to maybe educate the next person about it, so they continue.
That's the most important
You know what
part
I
for me.
mean?
you know?
Yeah.
Like what our father's doing is educating me.
Of course.
And
Yes.
I'm finding it more profound because it's educating me. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? Instead of
Yeah.
keeping that towards
Exactly.
yourself.
Yes.
Why not
Yes.
share it?
true.
And we can only be empowered through knowledge.
Yes.
So
And people miss that so often.
yes, and I firmly believe that in order to know where you're going, you of course need to know where you come from.
True.
So that wherever you go, you're not fluid and change like a chameleon to fit
Yeah.
that surrounding. You know where you're from. We know our Karinko. You do a riff, lekker.
Halal.
We be Karinko. You know?
So like I said, I noticed you guys, the love, and you don't just sing. So to end it off, when people hear Fatiema and Junaid, what do you want them to think, to know?
Cape Malay.
Cape Malay, and we are true to ourselves.
And crinkles.
And crinkle cuts.
Crinkle
Cool
cuts my nose.
sisters, and there's not just okay, but you said Fatiema and Junaid was sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Cape Malay.
Cape Malay.
And unconditional love.
Unconditional
I
love,
think,
definitely.
we have a show, unconditional love.
Yes.
It's quite cheesy.
But
But
It's true.
that is it. Like if you understand, it ties in with before you can be. My titi always says before you can be a us and a we, be a I and a me. Know yourself first to embrace the next person. And I think in us knowing each other, we were able to complement the weaknesses and the strengths beautifully. So not to toot our own horn, but that kind of helps us stick true to who we are.
Yeah.
Because we know our own journeys and we know where we want to be. And with that, we want to continue to feed that. It's not a fairy tale. No marriage, no relationship is a fairy tale. But it's important that the relationship has unconditional love.
Yeah.
Has that I'm going to catch you when you fall and I'm not going to be afgunstig and be like, ach ja, I caught you, no? Yeah, just keep my ear.
Afgunstig.
You know?
Keep it there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Afgunstig.
We'll talk about it off
Yeah.
camera. Guys, this
Yeah.
was so profound, man. Thank you so much for
Thank
this.
you.
I learned so much just from the two of you in
I
this
wish we
short
could sit
space.
here the whole day and talk.
No.
There's so much
Yeah.
I want
We
to
will
ask you.
off
And
camera.
Yeah.
There's so much, yeah. I think a part 2 is needed of this.
yeah, tell us down below if you want a part 2 of Fatiema and Junaid.
Yes, yes.
Not that we're singling anyone else out, but yeah.
We are going to send you to the Lions Den now, so you guys are in trouble.
Nice fine.
Okay.
We're going to the third and final part of our show.
My people
so.
want chips and they were rocking.
There we
can
go.
handle the lines there.
You! Yeah, no, you are the one. What do we say? She did the what? She did the things to the pods.
Hey,
Find out what they
hey,
did
hello.
afterwards.
Ay.
Oscasi satu, ay pokita ni sakto, kay kulek say no. Visesu.
And we're back with another video.
You don't get used to that. Just think of me saying Ani.
I mean, there we go.
So I was gonna say that we're coming to the fun part of the show, but literally it was fun from like the beginning.
It was good.
The
I
energy
really enjoyed myself.
Anyway, so the funner part,
Hi, baby, don't expose our broken English here.
the funner part. Okay. So who's gonna take the Karinko?
Junaid.
Okay.
I nominate Junaid.
The question wasn't
I'm
done.
sorry, my boys. I threw him off the boat.
Okay, wait, let's hear.
Yeah,
Let's
who's
hear.
gonna take the Karinko and who's gonna take
The
the
one.
straight and the narrow?
Straight in the net.
We're walking our strings here.
Okay.
Walking our strings, our
Okay, I'll
Jay is a
take the
Karinko
Karinko.
boat.
Okay.
Okay, so now I'm gonna battle it out.
Hey,
You just see Karinko
Versus.
straight
Straight.
and narrow.
Okay.
Okay. So in here,
You are nervous.
Yeah, but that's
Hey, why are you just showing it?
so we have a baby in
Yes.
the family.
Yes.
He's over here. So if we do look at, it's because he's there. So because of that, so this is where these songs came from.
Yes.
Right?
Okay.
This
Okay.
is a baby, and I'm like taking into account that we're raising the family.
Okay.
See where this is going.
Right? Okay. So you guys are gonna battle it out.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Yeah. Who's the better?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So we're gonna let the audience at home vote who did it best.
Okay.
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 So you're gonna take a thingy and you're
Okay.
gonna sing what's on the
Okay.
card and you're gonna take, but you're gonna battle it out. So just, it's really a battle,
Okay.
guys.
It's a battle.
It's
No, we never battle, babes. We never battle.
Battle my now.
We're gonna battle.
I know. Okay. So, first,
Oh, I need a little water for this.
okay.
Oh.
Okay.
And do we have to go according to the melody of the thing or
Whatever.
Okay, whatever the
It's
okay.
gonna be.
Whatever.
So I must do this in Karinko.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had some worse and also sitting here.
Don't make excuses.
Yo, you wanna go first?
Vegan samosas.
No.
We're gonna battle.
Together,
We
okay.
don't have to sing it together, but maybe
Okay.
you one line, you want like, you know? Oh, yours first, please. That's
Wife is ready. Look how nervous he is.
I'm busy reading here, girl.
Wat is van Makia?
Go, boss.
Humpty Dumpty sat on the wall.
Go.
Humpty Dumpty had a great fall.
Okay, and then can you do a line? Hey, did the cat and the fiddle.
I think Humpty Dumpty's class.
Yes, boy. Humpty Dumpty. Go on.
Diddle, Ren.
No, wait. Judging time.
How do you top that?
What did you sing, Junaid? Because I couldn't hear. I just heard a melody. At least I know it's Humpty Dumpty.
Hey, diddle, diddle, the cat and the fiddle.
Oh, I just heard
The Karinko.
That was amazing, even though I didn't understand.
No, but yours sounded really like opera.
You're like,
There we go.
Theater.
There we go. Oh, it's that's the theatre.
But I like the attitude that you
Who
had.
was singing?
Yes, I saw that.
Humpty Dumpty.
Make it till you make it, but
I don't know the rest of the word. But you had that attitude that it was
Yeah.
right.
Okay.
Next one.
okay. Ooh,
Yo, another
guys.
song. Oh, we're gonna do another song.
Okay.
I think Junaid's gonna take it home.
No. No offense, bro.
It's called.
Step up then.
Yo, okay.
Don't let him do that.
Yo,
Okay, my strong suit.
Humpty Dumpty.
what is this?
Humpty Dumpty. What's the lyrics? Let me see.
Yo.
Yeah.
Let's go,
Go,
guys.
No, Mama's I
Okay,
thought
Why is mommy there singing?
you won the round.
We just
No.
try.
No, the audience is gonna choose.
Oh.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm just thinking. Yeah, I'm going to structure this because this has a ho in. You know, so now it's. How do I do that?
Slap the remix, me,
A
bro.
remix.
Slap the remix.
But
Okay.
once you switch it up, man, she's the Karinko and you do the straight
Ah,
bandera.
wifey is prepared. Look how she is. Look. Why
want to do the
No, that's a plot twist that my mind didn't prepare. I need to think. Okay,
No,
wait.
but wait. Let us stick to.
Okay, yeah. Because she
Okay,
strives in there.
okay.
Yeah.
And Junaid must stick to.
Okay, here we go. Old MacDonald had a farm. There we go.
Yo, my baby, you really
Are you going in there?
give me a run, eh? Let me tell you.
Yo.
Oh.
You know, when you do a paper, you can see.
Yeah. What song are you singing first of all?
I know what song that is.
Oh, must we? Okay, must we? Okay. Go for it.
I'm not going to compensate for that. Yeah, salam. Twinkle, twinkle, little star,
Yeah.
how I
Yeah.
wonder
Lick up,
what
lick
you
up.
are. And then,
You almost there. The lyrics.
up above the world
hey,
so
hey,
high,
skid it,
like
skid it,
a
skid it.
diamond in the sky.
Junaid has one party trick. It's working, it sounds lekker. But how your wife is slacking. She's slacking you, bro.
Hey, Mom, I'm thinking, am I gonna rap this? Yeah, to CBT, good little star. Hey.
I honestly thought you were gonna sing it like.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect that.
Lekker vibe. There we go, sexy boys. Sexy, yeah.
Sexy song.
Lekker.
Okay, so now we have the tiebreaker. Last one.
Okay.
Last one. Yo.
Take
You call?
What's that?
What is this one now? Oh, I knew it. I knew it.
Okay.
Go for it, my babes. Yo, I need to think about this
You
one.
go first, Fatima.
Maybe I should just stick to it. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream.
Aye.
Merrily, merrily, merrily,
Yeah.
merrily, life is but a dream.
Ten, ten,
Hey.
ten, hey, tick tock, tick.
Row, row, row your boat
Hey,
gently
hey,
down the
tick-tock.
stream. Merrily, merrily,
Yeah.
merrily,
Yeah.
merrily, life is but a dream.
Yo, hello.
remixing them, but
Yo, why must you give me the sheep? Why must you give me the sheep?
You must the remix of the Karinko.
The remix of the Karinko. Yo, how do I?
Yo, I thought, yes, sis, you're letting me down.
Oh, no, I'm gonna get it for you now. I'm just trying to think, am I gonna do it a Raeesah style? Or sal ek dan style? Or
Rosa style.
a Raeesah style?
Rosa style.
Ba black sheep, have you any wool? Oh yes, sir, yes, 3 bags full.
Hey!
There we go, 3 bags full. There we go.
Your husband would have worn if he had a red jacket on. But he's not doing that.
Oh, the sword. Oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
Yeah,
Yay.
You're dead in the choir.
No, no.
Imagine.
Yo, stuck in the Netherlands.
Yeah, so.
You see, he recognized Baba Black. She doesn't sound like that. That's why he's crying now. That was awesome, man. Yo, well done, man.
Thank you guys for coming. We really appreciate it. The talk, everything was just amazing.
Thank you
Now,
to you guys for giving us the opportunity for being on
Kasa.
your show. Really.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih. Terima kasih to you. Thank you.
Pisang,
Terima
pisang.
kasih. Pisang. There's a banana inside.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
pisang that I can give to you. But
yeah.
it's really been good. And we will be grateful for this opportunity.
Yeah, man. I think honestly, part 2 is
Definitely.
Before we go anywhere, like to take the floor and let them know where to find you, upcoming shows, anything.
So we'll be having our first online live stream show on the 31st of October, the end of the month. Tickets can be purchased at quicket.co.za for only 70 Rand a ticket. Once you get your ticket, you will be emailed a link where you can access the show.
Yeah, and then in terms of our social media, we have our Facebook page, which is Fatiema and Junaid, and that's where you'll be able to see the poster. So that's a kind of a landmark on our page. And then Instagram, we are individuals. So it's Fatiema Peterson and then Junaid Khalan. Same on TikTok, if you just want to have a good laugh. Yeah. Anything else?
No, that's it. That's it, babe.
Once again, guys, thank you so much for coming through, man.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
guys.
it. You guys are awesome, you're amazing, and let this not be the end of our meeting and engagement. So thank you so much. Oh, shukran.
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Pisang.
Thank
Thank you for tuning in, guys. Please let us know what you think about the show. We love you so much. Thank you for your support. I go
Before
by the
you go
name of
anywhere.
Immanuel and I am this beautiful lady that's interacting with me. That I'm going to marry one day and I love so much. Please.
Raeesah, before you go anywhere, please make sure that you subscribe and watch our previous video.
Pisang.
Considere sako kay kulik say no. Dice su os kasi sa tu. Ay poki dari sako kay